This is Housing News 360. Let's take a look at the headlines. Reps call for reliable data to improve access to affordable housing. Ogun Assembly demands answers from Dangote Cement. On Tuesday follows a report by the Joint Committees on Trade, Commerce and Investment and Environment. The reports addressed issues of environmental degradation, haphazard parking, and other concerns linked to the plant's operations. The Assembly emphasized the need for the master plan to include a trailer park and industrial drainage channel aligning with international standards. It also urged Dangote Cement to enhance its corporate social responsibility efforts in affected communities. Over 4,000 displaced traders and sand workers in Onitsha have accused the local government of selling demolished land to the highest bidders. The traders, whose structures in the Ndidi community along Niger Street were demolished in March, alleged that Onitsha South local government area authorities have been reallocating the land for financial gain. The victims are calling on the Anambra State Police Commissioner and other officials to intervene to prevent a potential breakdown of law and order. Still in Anambra State, the Sir Emeka Ofor Foundation has donated 10 fully furnished homes to widows in the Orafite community, Ekosigo local government area. During the commissioning event at Radio House Orafite, the foundation's vice president, Adora Emeka Ofor, said the initiative launched 4 years ago aims to restore dignity and safety to widows whose lives have been disrupted by the loss of their spouses. Each house, valued at approximately 20 million naira, was provided as part of the Touch a Life project. Emeka Ofor emphasized the importance of addressing the injustices faced by widows in society. Now to Ebonyi State, where the state governor, Governor Francis Nweforo, has suspended 2 commissioners, Moses Ekwema, Health, and Francis Ori, Housing and Urban Development, over alleged gross misconduct. The suspension, announced during Monday's Executive Council meeting, was confirmed by Commissioner for Information Jude Opo. Ori's suspension is indefinite, while Ekwema faces a 3-month suspension. Additionally, the Permanent Secretary of the Health Ministry and Executive Secretaries of the Primary Healthcare Development and Health Insurance Agencies were directed to proceed on 3-month suspensions. On the foreign scene, the leader of Wolverhampton's local authorities, Stephen Simkin, has described the city's housing market as completely broken, calling for a mass build to address the issue. Simkins attributed the crisis to depleted council housing stock due to the 1980s Right to Buy scheme. He welcomed the UK government's commitment to building 1.5 million new homes over the next 5 years, supported by planning reforms and green belt land releases. Simkins noted that housing remains his biggest concern, highlighting plans to prioritize brownfield sites and push for more social and affordable housing development. More stories on Housing TV News at the top of the hour.
TV Africa, your first in housing development broadcasting.